Imagine lying in bed, exhausted. Your body aches for rest, but your mind refuses to shut off. Hours pass. You toss, you turn, you stare at the ceiling. You're not alone. Tonight, over 1 in 3 adults will struggle to fall or stay asleep. This isn't just a bad night's sleep. This is insomnia, and it's far more complex than just counting sheep. The science of sleepless nights. What is insomnia? Insomnia is a sleep disorder that makes it hard to fall asleep, stay asleep, or wake up feeling rested, even after hours in bed. It comes in two forms. Acute insomnia, short-term, usually triggered by stress or life changes. Chronic insomnia, long-term, occurring 3 nights a week or more for over 3 months. But here's the twist. Insomnia isn't always about not sleeping at all. Some people sleep, but it's fragmented. Others sleep long enough but feel like they never did. So, what's going on inside the brain? What causes insomnia? Let's start with the brain's sleep-wake system, a delicate balance of hormones, neurotransmitters, and circadian rhythms. When the sun sets, your brain releases melatonin, the sleep hormone. Meanwhile, the sympathetic nervous system powers down, calming your heart rate and body temperature. But in insomniacs, this process goes haywire. Stress, anxiety, and even excitement can trigger a hyperarousal state, where the brain stays active like it's daytime. Cortisol, the stress hormone, stays high. Heart rate and body temperature don't drop. The brain stays on alert, like a soldier on night watch. Other causes include mental health issues like depression or PTSD, lifestyle habits, too much caffeine, screen time, or irregular schedules. Medical conditions, chronic pain, asthma, or thyroid issues medications. Some antidepressants or allergy meds disrupt sleep. It's a tangled web, and often it's a mix of many factors. The vicious cycle. Here's where it gets even more frustrating. Insomnia feeds on itself. You lie awake one night. You worry about not sleeping. The anxiety triggers stress. Your brain stays alert. You don't sleep again. And the cycle repeats. This is known as psychophysiological insomnia, where the fear of not sleeping actually causes sleeplessness. The bed, once a place of rest, becomes a trigger for anxiety. You associate it with frustration, not relaxation. It's not just physical, it's deeply psychological. What happens to your body without sleep? Sleep is not a luxury. It's essential maintenance for your brain and body. Chronic insomnia leads to memory problems, poor concentration, weakened immune system, mood disorders like anxiety and depression, higher risk of heart disease, diabetes, and even Alzheimer's. In fact, after just one night of poor sleep, the brain starts to mimic the effects of being drunk. And long term, it can literally shrink your brain's gray matter. So how do you fix it? How is insomnia treated? For years, people reached for sleeping pills, but they're a short-term fix. They can lead to dependency, tolerance, and grogginess. The gold standard today is CBTI, cognitive behavioral therapy for insomnia. It retrains your brain and body to trust sleep again. It involves sleep restriction therapy, temporarily limiting time in bed to rebuild your sleep drive. Stimulus control, only using the bed for sleep, not scrolling TikTok. Cognitive restructuring, challenging negative thoughts about sleep. Relaxation techniques, breathing, meditation, progressive muscle relaxation. Other tools include sleep hygiene, keep a cool, dark room. Consistent sleep schedule, no caffeine after noon. Avoid screens before bed. It's not magic, it takes time, but it works. The mystery of sleep. Here's the truth. Scientists still don't fully understand sleep or insomnia. Why do some people sleep through earthquakes while others wake up to a pin drop? Why does the brain refuse to shut off even when the body is begging for rest? Sleep remains one of the last biological frontiers, a nightly reset we can't live without but can't fully control. But one thing is clear, insomnia is not just in your head. It's real, it's powerful, and it's treatable. If you're struggling with insomnia, remember, you're not alone. Help is out there, and your body wants to sleep. Sometimes it just needs a little help remembering how. If you found this video helpful, hit like, subscribe, and share it with someone who needs a good night's sleep. Until next time, take care and rest well.